Hi, I'm Q, and I'm here part of We Are Social's Black Perspective series. Known as Q the Wolf, I am the founder of a platform called Dopereaders, a platform created to celebrate, put a highlight, and create awareness around Black and diverse stories, authors, and my main sort of goals and aims are towards providing or equipping the next generation with the tools and equipment they need to thrive in whatever world we leave behind for them in some form of way, you know. Okay, when did your passion for reading start? Was there one book you read that changed everything? The passion started in school. I was given detention and I forgot what the other activity was, but the teacher said the options are either do this activity or read a book. And I said, you know, I'll read a book, and I picked Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, and I said, yo, this is pretty dope. And I said, yeah, I'm here for young Harry. Do you know what I mean? I'm here for young Harry. Then from there I sort of followed the whole franchise. Yeah, so the passion started then, but obviously within the journey it dimmed a bit and it gone better. But Harry Potter, Philosopher's Stone, early 2000s somewhere, yeah, that's what sparked it, man. Next up, what is Dopereaders Club and what inspired you to form it? So Dopereaders Club is a platform that I created to celebrate Black and diverse authors, to create awareness and just to inform the people of what is out there, what they can read, what they can pick up. Formed in 2020, and initially it was a platform where I was just promoting books. As someone who just read and wanted to talk about books, so we promoted all sorts of books. And the deeper story is we started sort of speaking to people in the publishing industry and started to learn of some of the issues and problems that were in the industry, and we sort of chose where to place our support and what we do. So that's how the main ethos of just supporting and celebrating Black and diverse authors came about. Inspiration was just the fact that, it was COVID, so everyone was putting their hobbies online. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna put my hobby online. I was a reader, so you know what I mean. We put it online, and you know, it grew from there. Can't complain. How do you strip away the academic feeling of reading and make it feel accessible? I think readers are kind of judgmental, personally. They've got this hierarchy of like, you know, I read the classics and this and that. I'm like, rah, okay. Or like, you know, I study English lit in university, like, rah, my bad, Oxford. It was that feeling of I have to read the classics, or okay, I'm not reading books that are deemed as like, you know, like those like contemporary whatever. And it felt a bit bad at first because I was like, rah, like I was just trying to be like, yo, I'm trying to be in the club, you know. And I think reading, again, deciding to read a lot of our Black stories and our Black novels and our whatnot there, I just felt power in the story, and they were just really fun. And I can't lie, I'm an advocate for fiction. Like, I push for fiction you can understand, man. Some of these stories, I can't lie, I read it for the sake of reading it. I didn't really understand the story. But books that I picked up that were sort of like attuned to me, and I'll be real, peer-to-peer advertising does a lot of things. So if someone like me advertised a book, you're going to assume that, okay, cool, if he's read it, then maybe we should pick it up. Do you know what I mean? I think that's one big factor in it as well, because, again, let's be real, all the book talk and all that stuff there, it's all the right celebrity promotes the book, you're going to pick it up. So if someone like he's reading that, then I'm going to go for it. I think, yeah, that takes away the academic feel, because I don't look like an academic. This is a cool box. How does your dyslexia influence the types of books you choose and the way you encourage people to read, or people to engage with reading? It's really cool because I've never been asked about my dyslexia on camera before. I think maybe once. This is interesting. And so yeah, diagnosed from young, and 100%, like the words jump and they move around on the screen. It gets crazy as well and whatnot there. And I will say that I do tend to go for books with just slightly bigger font. And it's gonna sound really weird, but the texture of the page, really makes a big difference. I don't know why I'm touching the air right now, but the texture of the page makes a big difference. But and I think, again, honestly, I read quite a lot, but I feel like I read books that are really easy to understand, especially when I'm in my fiction bag. I read a lot of books I really understand, books I can follow easily. Do you know what I mean? I'm advocate again for a dictionary and a thesaurus next to you as well, just to search words and see what's up there. But I tend to book books that I know I could follow. So do you know what I mean? I start from a certain level, then once I'm in the flow, I might pick another book that's a bit higher than what I may feel that I can read, and then touch on that for a bit and just go sort of simultaneously between 2 and 4. But yeah, I mean, I definitely look at font, like the font, the size of the font, and then the story as well. Story will let me know if it's gonna be a good one as well. And then I do check the online reviews, man. The good reads here and there, I mean, I'm always gonna go for it, man. Storygraph, Fable, there's a couple outside of that really good. And yeah, I think it influences my sense in what I give people to read, because again, people that follow me or people that engage in my content know how I am as a person. So if they know how I am, how I speak, how I sort of just go about life, they're gonna know that the books I read are gonna be fairly either funny, romantic, or just sort of like fun stories, you know? Really fun stories, man. Like if you follow me, you know I love romance. Like I love a good black love story. Facts. Absolute facts. What would you say to those who are currently reading in the shadows and are looking for an outlet to share their passion? I think reading, yes, is a very solitary act that you do within your comfort of your own home and space, and it's not something to be loud about anyway, regardless. I mean, this new age of like book talk and bookstagram has made it different, but I think people reading in the shadows, for the people who enjoy sort of like the solitary reading, man, you know what I mean? Go for it, man. Just stay in a little bubble. I would say, if you can, leave us a review. Do you know what I mean? Go online and give us a quick review. Just, you don't have to interact with none of us. Just write a review on a quick Goodreads or Fable or Storygraph and let us know what you think of the book. And then, you know, that's your way of participating. Increase your community, man. Get the really cool book recommendations. Find people that read the same books as you, because I guarantee you that there's at least 5-7 people in the community around you who've read the same book and are dying to talk about what they would do at a certain part, or like how they would have like maneuvered around a certain obstacle or whatnot, or just a general conversation about, you know what, this book changed my life in this or that way. And I feel like those conversations are life-changing as well. Like one of the things I love to say to people is that sort of the journey from a book or of a book starts once it's closed as well, because the conversation from it can be incredible, impeccable. But yeah, shadow readers, come out. Those who want to stay in the pub, those who want to stay in the shadow, give us reviews, please. Write for us. Based on your experience, what do you think publishers often overlook when trying to reach wider audiences? A lot of the people that come to our events and like my maybe followers per se wouldn't necessarily follow a Penguin Books, but they'll follow a Dopereaders for the sole fact that I'm the one behind it. There's that cool factor, and I feel like trying to meet them at that ground level where they're at as well is gonna make a big difference as well. One campaign that I think went really well was Keisha the Scare. That was by Murky Books, and that hit them on the ground level. We're talking like posters in Hackney, the little postcards around as well. It was really hitting people on a nostalgic base of where they're at as well. I feel like there are some really dope books around, but they're not hitting us where they should be. They're not coming into the colleges and the schools. They're not coming into the communities to say, yo guys, here's what we should do. They're not like setting up the community bookcases or libraries. They're not giving out what it should. And I know it's cool, you're trying to make money as well, but at the same time, let's get them reading as well. Do you know what I mean? I feel like if they hit them on that core ground level, it could be dope. Only so many types of people are gonna go on the Penguin Instagram as well. So it's about how can we hit you where we need to hit you, do you know what I mean? What are the biggest challenges you have faced working alongside the publishing industry? I think some of the biggest ones have been, again, extracting a budget. Boom. Crazy. My background's in music, it's in the music industry, so I'm doing this as if I'm running music events. So I'm bringing out that cool music factor into it regardless, you know what I mean? So they've been very happy with that, and I feel like they're embracing new ways of like going around it. For example, I've seen a lot of books when they come out now, they've got their own little Spotify playlist. That's super cool. I've been to some of these book launches now. Yo, they're looking crazy cool, man, incredible. I give them that. Publishers are working good on the book launches, although I don't know if it's the marketing or the public or the authors who have the input, but I mean, hey, those are looking really good now though. Honestly, I've not had too many like issues, but again, I've been working on like sort of our own basis, you know what I mean? We pick the books we like and we sort of run from there. Anyone that's sort of sent us books, again, it's all been in the remit of the books we like as well. So it's worked out really well. What has been the proudest moment of your career so far? One of my proudest moments, I'll go public first, was being nominated and being awarded a BBC Future Figures Award in 2024, which was really dope. Just being recognised for the work I had been doing up until that point was really dope, because I was doing it for the sole fact that I love reading. I wanted to get everyone to read with me. That was sort of the goal. Yeah, I can't lie, like it was really cool to just be recognised. They gave me a little trophy and everything. I was like, yo, this is super cool. Because at the point as well, I was just running Dopereaders as the platform. I didn't know what was happening. When the email came, I was like, is this for real? Then yeah, we went to the studio, recorded some stuff, and I said, wow, this is really dope, just to know that something I started as a hobby has impacted people in such a way that I've been voted or picked to be a future figure, which is really dope. I was like, yo, this is cold. This is super dope. One of my proudest moments privately is I work for a lot of young people, and have a young man who I work with, a young rapper, a music kid, awesome guy. And I have advised him to read for so long, and he kept on sort of just fobbing it off until one day I said, bro, let's go pick a book. And he said, well, everyone advised me to read these kind of books, but they don't really speak to me. So I said, okay, so let's pick something you're interested in. And I bought him Craig David's book, and I gave it to him, and he came back to me within like 3 to 4 working days and said, I finished it. And he was just so over the moon, because he said, I recognized this place and that place, and the story sounds so crazy. It sounds similar to certain parts I feel in that thought. And since then, he's picked up a number of books from there. So having him turn into a reader and so many others has been like super proud. That's just made me super, it reminds me of what I do daily, and it gives me purpose, man, pushes me. What is next in store for you? So I think in terms of growth, the aim is to expand one of our flagship events. It's the Black Book Exchange, where we bring a room full of Black and diverse authors, and we encourage you to bring your books by white authors and swap them out. Add some color to the bookcase, you know. That's the whole aim of it. The aim is to grow that to a larger scale, a larger pace. Go maybe different cities in London, and just disrupt and put as many Black and diverse books in as many places as possible. Obviously, we want the book clubs to expand, to grow to where they need to be, and just trying to find really new, innovative, cool ways to promote books to an audience that wouldn't necessarily pick up books in the first place, as well as catering to, you know, our book people as well. But yeah, it's just creating new ways to push and promote books somehow. Yeah, cool ways. Oh, last question. If you could have one wish come true, what would it be? At this point of the world right now, it would probably be world peace and harmony, because the world's a scary place. It's a scary place right now, so it would probably be world peace and harmony. I know you're probably thinking, no, I wouldn't. I promise you now, it would probably be that. The world is scary. If the world was a bit more safer right now, don't get it twisted. I'm saying like, yo, a couple milli, I'm keeping it real with you, but right now, yo, it's a scary place, yo. So my wish right now would be for peace and harmony, and yeah, just blessings, you know? That's what I'm gonna leave it as.